I discovered hamburger. So he's just across the street.
Because you had never had hamburger before.
No,
I discovered hamburger.
I decided hamburger.
This was a dish I never ate before. With the meat and the bread.
What was the burger spot?
Del Taco. Del Taco.
Del Taco?
Del Taco.
He was at Del Taco.
Del Taco.
Christian Okoye discovered hamburgers at Del Taco. This is insane.
154, we all connected, baby, you already know. I'm talking 154, we bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like.
Welcome to another episode of 154. Today's guest is a true trailblazer. He's known as the godfather of football for Nigerian Americans. He became the first African-born player to rise to mainstream prominence in the NFL, and the first Nigerian-born position player in history. He's the first Chief to ever lead the league in rushing yards, and the first Chiefs running back to rush for over 1,000 yards in multiple seasons. He's the Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Fame and Ring of Fame, California Sports Hall of Fame, NAIA Track and Field Hall of Fame, Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, and Senior Bowl Hall of Fame. A celebrated athlete, motivational speaker, and philanthropist. He's the Nigerian Nightmare. Please welcome the legend, Christian Okoye! Wow!
Finally got him.
It is such an honor to have you here at 154.
Yes, sir.
I mean, when we started talking, I was just like, this would be like you were a dream interview.
Yeah.
But before we kind of get into it, we just had to celebrate this moment, not only having you here, but what we traditionally do at the start of the show. We wanted to have everything here for you.
Yes.
Usually we'll do one or the other, but because it's you,
Yes.
we have Puff Puff,
Yes.
we have Chin Chin,
Yes.
and we have Palm Wine.
Palm wine.
When's the last time you've
man.
seen or had palm wine?
A long time. I would say over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
Last time when I went to Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
And of course, I had to drink some palm wine.
Yeah.
And, everything.
Yeah.
Ishiewu and all that stuff.
Okay, well.
Pepper soup.
Pepper soup.
Hey.
So we have a little, this is nice and cold here for you.
Cold right
We'll just
there.
give you a
Thank you.
little bit, just a little
Yeah.
bit,
That's
just
yours
for a little
right there.
toast.
Yes, sir. Like little winos. It's like, yeah, all right. Let me get
A little
that
what?
right there.
Winos?
I know you gotta get that right now. Whatever.
Man, here's to a great.
Cheers, brother. Yes, sir. Yes,
to a
sir.
great
Yeah,
interview.
man.
Yep. Oh boy! All right, and we
Yeah, good. Hey,
Yep. We gotta have-
shook
you
it
got-
up good today.
Yeah, they did.
have Puff Puff and Chin Chin.
Tastes good.
You want Puff Puff right?
No, I'll wait.
Okay, you're right.
I'll wait,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Thank
We
you.
don't wait.
We're not gonna wait.
We just want to make sure it's okay. We just want to make sure when you taste it.
Yeah, when you taste it, you know, you know exactly what you're getting. Okay, I got to tell this story first off. So it was Super Bowl, maybe 7, 6, 8, I don't know how many years ago, and I was on Radio Row,
Uh-huh.
and I was doing an interview, a live interview, and you were my entire childhood growing up, and I'm going, oh my goodness. And I'm seeing this, I heard this commotion going on, oh, the Nigerian Nightmare is here. I was like, whoop! I left mid-interview, just got up. I said, excuse me, I don't know if I'll ever have this chance.
Right.
Again, this is after my playing career, after everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I have the chance. I left mid-interview just to go introduce myself. You wouldn't remember it because you were like just being, but that was the first time I'd ever met you. And it was such an honor. I went back and told all my brothers because we'd all sit there, and watch
hell
it growing
yeah.
up. So it was a cool honor meeting you that way. I want to get into your Nigerian experience, but we always start off with the names.
Yeah.
Some of us can have some real long names.
Yes,
Some of us
like
can
you.
have
Like you.
No, only one person beat this guy.
But I was talking to my brother this morning, so I was trying to explain where I'm going. So I'm like trying to say your whole name. I couldn't say it. So I said, well, OJ called him Akbar. So that's what I'm going to call him.
What's your full name?
Christian Emeka Okoye.
Oh, real
Emeka.
simple.
Yeah.
Igbo?
Okay.
So Igbo, yeah.
Igbo, mhm.
So Emeka is Chukwu Emeka.
Chukwu Emeka.
Actually, it's Olisa Emeka. Olisa mean Chukwu.
Okay.
Yeah. Olisa.
Olisa. Oh,
Olisa
Olisa.
Emeka.
Emeka.
Okoye, yes.
Okay, so-
I'm Chukwuma.
Huh?
My middle name, Chukwuma.
Chukwuma.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Chukwuma.
Ndubisi,
God knows.
God knows. Yep. God
knows.
Yep. God
Oh, yeah.
knows.
God
Yep.
knows he will be here.
Yes. Yeah.
God knew this moment was going to happen.
Evils are in the
That's right.
building. Yeah,
That's
some
right.
glad you're evil. Thank goodness. We gotta rub it in.
Oh, no, you don't have to rub it in. I mean, we celebrate it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No, we just talk smack.
Yeah, I know. We go back and forth.
He's an Igbo.
Yeah.
But I have to say this because you have, in all of sports, and there's been some amazing nicknames.
Yeah.
Air Jordan, you can think about Iron Mike Tyson.
Clyde the Glide Drexler.
Clyde the Glide,
Right.
Magic Johnson,
Yeah.
Black Mamba. We can go on and on.
Mean Joe Green.
Mean Joe
Mean
Green.
Joe, number 75, Pittsburgh Steelers.
But
Yeah.
nothing in the world hits harder than the Nigerian Nightmare. And I think because you have, the alliteration of, the ends, and you go, man, the Nigerian Nightmare. That name changed everything. What was your first impression when you heard that name given to you?
Yeah.
I didn't think of it as anything, at the time. And the way it came about was my rookie year in practice in Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
So usually in practice, veterans will be going like high speed and stuff like that. You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to get their wheels on and stuff. Yeah. But I was a rookie. I've only played football 3 years. 3 years of organized football before I was drafted. So I didn't know what I was doing. I was just going full speed.
Right.
Give me the ball, I go through the line, I knock everybody down.
Yeah, right.
You go on high speed, I'm knocking you over, So we're watching films, and Irv Eatman, you remember that name? He went to UCLA. Talented guy. He played the offense and defense all the time, just big guy. And so during the film watching, he says, here comes the nightmare, watch out for the nightmare. So every time we watch films, he would be saying that. And ESPN came to Kansas City to interview, to do a story of me. So they were interviewing players and coaches, and Marty Schottenheimer just says,
Marty, yeah.
Schottenheimer.
Nigerian Nightmare. So Chris Berman just took it up. And
Chris Berman. Anything Chris Berman put out there on there, I mean,
Yeah.
it
Now
was
we're
still.
going to talk about the Nigerian Nightmare.
yes.
I noticed too, because I'm from Chicago, so we'd watch Walter Payton and all these other guys. But we were
Sweetness.
but we would watch you because it was a Nigerian dude, bro. We
Yeah.
were like Okoye. So I'm not a big Kansas City Chiefs guy, but because you were on it, we're like, let's see what Christian's going to do. And you had an unorthodox style. You ran straight up. You didn't duck.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Because you would run like,
Yep.
ah. Peyton would go down.
Yeah.
It was always going, but you were like,
Yeah.
foo.
Well, first of all, I was too big.
Right.
I was weighing 260 pounds.
200.
Yeah.
I think for people who can't, because you're what, 6'1", right?
6'2",
6'1".
Yeah, well, I shrunk to 6'1" now. I used to be 6'2".
So 6'2".
Yeah.
So 6'2", 260 pounds as a running back. That is
That's a freight train.
As a defensive player, that's scary to see that come to, especially in that era. Because in that era, they weren't built like that. Like
No.
you didn't see.
You were running a 4.4?
Yeah, 4'4".
Lord, that's a freight train.
Okay.
That's a freight train. That's a freight
That should have been illegal, to be quite honest. If you think about that. You can't be that big and running that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you realize like that was your weapon? Like that was something that no
Well,
one...
yes, I did. And my background was track and field.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started out running, sprinting, doing huddles. As I grew bigger, I changed to field events, throwing discus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you don't know my story, when I got to America, and the reason why I came to America was competing in the Olympics, in '84 Olympics. And Nigeria didn't take me, so I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I was doing real well. I thought I was going to medal.
Yeah.
And Nigeria didn't take me. I was extremely disappointed. So my friends talked me into playing football. And as you know, at that time, Nigerian parents, African parents who let their kids
Play
play any sports. They
sports,
want you
academics.
to study. Yes. And I was kind of scared, that I was going to tell my dad that I'm playing football.
But
and so on and
football,
so
but
forth.
just for clarification, soccer football or American football?
American football
American
now.
football, okay.
When I was in Nigeria, I got in trouble every day with my dad playing soccer.
Yeah.
I love sports. And so when I came over here to switch to American football, I didn't want to tell my dad, but at some point, I summoned up courage to write him a letter and tell him, I'm going to try this game, football. A month later, I received a letter from my dad telling me, I don't want you to take up this sport because you're going to get paralyzed. I've read about it. I studied it. I think it's extremely dangerous. I don't want you to play football. But by the time I got his letter, I've already played like 3 weeks.
Oh, because there's no email, text messages.
no
The letter
email,
gave to the mailbox.
Yes.
It's going to get to you when it gets to you.
Yeah. And when I call him, it's like 3 hours of doing, but when I got him, it would be like talk to him for 2 minutes and then it would die.
And cut off, yeah.
So, but anyway, I collected all kinds of newspaper clippings and sent it to him and said, this is how I'm doing in football. I didn't get your letter until I played, 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something like that. So my dad turned around, he changed. He said, man, you're doing good.
That's all they want to know. That's all they want to make sure.
He said, you're doing good. So, keep on doing the good work, So after my rookie year, I flew my dad in.
Well, hold on. Before your rookie year, how was that? Because so you're playing football, and you're obviously at the point to where you get drafted in the second round. That's a big deal.
That's huge.
And what was that like? Because there was that moment that just happened, with the Nigerian mother, Auntie Justina Imanwori, for the Seattle Seahawks, and she goes, Super Bowl, this is...
She was like,
I don't know.
They just happy, I'm just here for the Super Bowl.
I'm just here for the...
So funny.
How did your parents react when you said, hey, I'm going to the NFL?
Well, it so happened that I went to Azusa Pacific.
Okay.
We don't play on TV, right?
Right.
So when I finished I started playing football my junior year in college. My junior year.
Because you came for a track scholarship.
Yes. Yeah. So I played junior year, senior year, and then I hated football. So I was so happy that I'm graduating. I will not play football anymore. Mm-hmm. But my coach says, why don't you go back and play another year because you're eligible to play and you might improve well enough to play in the pros. And I thought about it. I said, well, what do I got to lose? So I went back and played my third year, got my second degree. And after playing that, of course, nobody saw me play. My athletic director at the time, sports information director, was calling around to put me into a bowl game, you see, and nobody will accept me, except for Senior Bowl. When Paul Palmer pulled back, saying, because all these big name players, at some point during their senior years, they will pull back and hold themselves so they'll be healthy enough to play in the NFL, right? Yeah. So when he pulled away, they called me and asked me if I still want to play in the Senior Bowl. This is a week before the game. I said, sure. I went over there and I did extremely well. I scored 4 touchdowns.
Extremely well. Unbelievably, that's extreme.
And that's what exposed me to all the teams. And they started coming. Kansas City came 4 times. They eventually drafted me in the second round.
That's
insane.
I mean, that is a remarkable story because, for me, I was a late add to football as well. I didn't start playing football until my senior year in high school.
Okay.
My brother played before me. He was really, really well. And I was a basketball player. So I grew up I was a fan just because you're a Nigerian. But I didn't play football. I didn't really do it like that. And so I understand how hard it is. And for me, people will say, you started your senior year in high school, right?
Yeah.
Like that's considered late. You started your junior year of college. Of college. So it was very fresh, very new.
Yeah.
Did it blow? Did your parents, did they understand the impact of what it meant that you were going to play in the NFL?
Well, of course they didn't, but I had to explain it. My mom passed away, so it was my dad now. And it was hard for me to explain to him, what football was all about, and because he was thinking it's like soccer. So I explained to him, sent him a photo and everything. So he even became more scared that I would get injured, right? But he encouraged me because I was already in it.
Yeah,
So he encouraged me to continue playing. But when I was drafted to play for the Chiefs, of course, I wrote him a letter telling him that I got drafted and this is what might happen, you know. And everything that I said might happen, happened. So I flew him over for a banquet that we had in Kansas City, a huge NFL banquet. It's called the 101 banquet, where they give awards to coaches of the year and, you know, offense and defense of coaches, offense and defense of players in the NFL. And that was one of them. So I invited my dad to come, and that was the whole thing. That was my everything. When my dad came, you know, sitting over there, just hanging out with everybody. It's like I made it. You know,
What was
that
that
was
like
my happiness.
when you first came to the States? You know, you come here for track before football.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you came, if you're like, you know, any, you know, Nigerians, you come here, you have this thick accent.
Yes.
Right? What was that like in college, and how did people respond and react, you know, when you come here with your thick Nigerian accent? What was the culture shock like for you?
It was huge. It was, first of all, the food. I couldn't find anything to eat, right? But luckily enough, my friend, Innocent Egbunike, I'm sure you've heard that name.
Oh,
big
absolutely.
track guy.
Yeah.
So he came, he was a good friend of mine back in Nigeria, but he came a year before I did. And he would take me to go eat. So I discovered hamburger. And so he's just across the street.
Because you had never had hamburger before.
No,
I discovered hamburger.
I decided hamburger.
This was a dish I never seen before. With the meat and the bread. Hey. Chineke, I can't believe it. Hey, hamburger.
What is this hamburger?
And then hot dog. What is going on here?
No, I didn't like hot dog.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like hot dog. No, I'm still done.
You still don't?
I'm still done.
What?
I can eat a hamburger, you know what I mean? And
So you discovered the hamburger.
yeah. And then there's another restaurant, Chinese restaurant just next door called the Chicken and Ribs. Oh, that's all I ate.
Chicken
Really?
and ribs.
Chicken and ribs.
Chicken and ribs.
Chicken and ribs.
And hamburger.
Yeah, you were
Hold on, what was the
African-American right away.
What was the burger spot?
Del Taco. Del Taco.
Del Taco?
Del Taco.
They had a hamburger at Del Taco?
Back then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Del
man.
Taco had hamburgers.
What was it? You said
They
what?
still do.
Oh,
They still do? No,
Yeah.
The tacos at there's the hamburgers at Del
Burgers?
Taco. I never thought burgers with Del Taco. I thought it
Yeah.
meant of taco.
I've never.
Not hamburguesa. He was at Del Taco.
Del Taco.
Christian
Yeah.
Okoye discovered hamburgers at
Del
Del
Taco.
Taco. This is insane.
I'm not a Del Taco fan.
Me neither. I drive past it all the time. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Now that Christian Okoye is gone, I'm going, let me go discover hamburger.
Let me tell you something right now. You might have just signed a $10 million
You
deal
know
with
what
Del
I'm saying?
Taco.
Christian Okoye, Del Taco.
Oh, their hamburger is the best. I'm telling
Really?
you. Oh, yeah.
What?
So,
Oh
Yeah.
my word! I would have never known. I'm 46 years old, and I had no idea that they serve
I
burgers
drove
until
past
today.
it all
Yeah.
the time. Like,
Jeez, I thought it was just
anyway,
tacos.
I just didn't give a damn about that place. But now, Del Hamburguesa.
Oh my goodness! So, what was the what kind of foods did you? What were your like go-to Nigerian food? Like we all have our different ones. What was
oh
your
my
go-to?
goodness. I cook too now.
You cook?
know? Oh gosh,
But
man,
what
yeah.
do you? But what kind of Nigerian food can you prepare?
I cook ofe onubu, egusi,
Hey,
okra.
okra soup.
Yeah, okra soup. You know, all the other, you know, like
Oh,
pepper
the
soup, I can't do that.
What about moi moi?
More, I can't do that.
Ebono soup.
I buy them.
What about
you buy-
Ebono soup?
Obono soup, yeah.
Obono soup, you do that too?
I make
That's-
obono soup.
we
Can you
can't do that.
prepare stockfish and soup and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
easy
We
stuff.
look
Okay.
stupid. Look,
I studied
I
cooking.
can do it.
you know how to make
I get the only thing
Nigerian
the only thing I don't know how to do. I've never done chin chin. I've never done moi moi. I hated
Yeah.
it because I used to be in the prep station with
we
my
had
parents.
yeah.
my
doing
mother
the
made us
beans.
Yeah, yeah.
knead the dough. Come on, knead
I
the
don't
dough.
do this. No. I eat them, but I don't do them.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Puff. I've only done that one time. I need a couple more practice.
Yeah, my mother would let us like dip the thing in the
Yeah.
grease. And another question: what did you study in college?
I studied the athletic training and physical education.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Athletic training because I wanted to be a physical therapist.
Yeah.
But of course I played football and all that was forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was that? Because I want to go back to Nigeria before you came to the United States because you lived a whole life there, and it's fascinating looking because you were born in 1961.
61, yes.
61. You were born not even a year after Nigeria's got its independence, but then during your formidable years, especially as a younger kid, you experienced and lived through the Biafran War.
Oh, yes.
What were your memories of that time during there? Because I know from stateside, that was an image that kind of resonated throughout the world, but you lived it.
I lived it.
Yeah, what was that like?
It was scary. It was very, very scary. And today, when I listen to the news and people watch wars going on the way America carries them out, Americans don't know what being in the war is all about.
Yeah.
I mean, it is hell. I'm telling you, because you hear the sounds. And at the time when I was younger, my brother and I, we were like this. We go everywhere together. We play around, all kinds of things. At the time, during the war, we saw dead bodies on the road. Soldiers who were injured in the war front, and they just walk in and collapse and died.
Well,
They just
and you
laying
saw
over
this
there.
because this happened for 3 years, from like 6 years old to 9 years
Oh
old.
yes, we saw them. If we're walking on this side of the road and we saw a dead body, we'll cross and keep going. And it's incredible what people see during the war. Americans don't
have no
experience anything like that.
Yeah.
So when you hear about it, America went to war, and you watch it and then you go about your business. Those people over there, they're going through hell.
They're going through hell.
Yeah.
Was there trauma after? There was any trauma?
Oh my
anything
goodness!
traumatic?
I don't know if there's any long lasting or whatever, but what we went through, what we saw, we had to move several times from our hometown to another town, and we lived in an agricultural building for about 2 years when the war was going on.
Yeah.
And when I say agricultural building, it's where there's nothing, no furniture or anything like that. We just brought our own mats, and we slept over there.
And you couldn't go to school really too, right? During
Well,
that time,
they
right?
had school, but when there's war, when bullets are flying, everybody goes home. But you hear it go back.
And they were coming after Igbos,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because my last name is Dan Chima, but we are Chima, really.
Okay.
We're Chima. So my father took his father's first name, Daniel, and put Dan Chima
Just to
to not
disguise
make
it.
it so Igbo so
Yeah.
they could get out. So
Oh.
my parents left in like
Yeah.
68, 69.
68, so that was-
Okay.
Escape
so-
Biafra,
so
yeah.
Right in the middle, right in the
Yeah,
middle.
right in the middle of it.
Many people were lucky enough to get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be talking.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
weren't for my father changing his. My father's sister just told me, say,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, we're not Dan Chima, we are Chima, but
Yeah.
we had to change it." So your father was very clever.
Yeah.
Boom, changed it. Yeah.
He was
Did you have
clever.
any relatives that fought in the?
Oh yeah, my uncles.
Your uncles.
Yeah, my uncles. But all of them lived.
All of them. Yeah.
They all lived. So we're lucky on that.
What
But-
was it from that you took with you? Because I'm sure, like all of that you witnessed, was there anything that you learned in that moment that kind of helped define the person you became later in life?
Oh, definitely. I have a foundation now, the Christian Okoye Foundation, working with kids. And that has moved me to forming a foundation because I saw what malnutrition can do to kids. I saw a lot of kids, starving. I don't know if you know the disease called kwashiorkor.
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 Kwashiorkor is, if you watch all these Ethiopian kids
Yes.
with big stomachs
Yes.
and
Oh, yeah,
stuff,
with the- yeah.
that's malnutrition.
Malnutrition, yeah.
Yeah, they're not eating,
Yeah.
right. And kwashiorkor is come and it will kill you. you know, and there was a lot of that in Nigeria at the time, and I saw a lot of that too. You see, so many families that couldn't protect their kids or feed their kids, you know, the kids will get that disease, and I saw a lot of that. So when I came to America, and I remember how I grew up, remembering the war, I decided to help people like me, because the way I came over here was just somebody coming to my dad and saying, listen, let me take care of your kid. I'll pick him up. After practice, I'll bring him back. That's how I became who I am. No. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have played football. I wouldn't have played soccer.
Because you started soccer, you were playing soccer as a kid, and then got into track.
I got into track, and this coach got me into track. He was a track coach. So he would come and pick me up. After practice, he would bring me back. You see, so that's the only way my dad could allow me to play sports.
Well, and somebody had to do it for you.
And from that, I developed to representing Nigeria. From representing Nigeria, I applied to come over here because Innocent is already over here. And I came in 82.
In 1982. So you mentioned your mom passed away. How did your mom pass away? Sorry
my mom passed away at the age of 55. Wow. Yeah, she had a massive stroke, you know, right after the war. Yeah, but she was a very, very hardworking woman, you know, and we grew up poor, so everything that happens to me today, I wish my dad was around, my mom was around, even my dad was around. Yeah. My dad saw it a little bit when he came over here, but my mom didn't see any of that. Yeah. You know, so I was always wishing that she was alive to see what's going on.
So you were how old then?
When my mom passed, I was 16 years old.
You were 16 years old. Yeah. So you'd just gone through the war.
Yeah.
You come out of the war and the impact of the war. It's not like the war is over and then everything just went back to normal. Like it took time.
It took time, yeah.
And then afterwards you lose your mom.
Yes.
How did you cope with that during that time? I mean,
it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because all my siblings, my oldest siblings, they all went to boarding school. So I was the oldest at home. I have two younger ones, my brother and my sister. My dad would go to work. My mom, of course, as a trader, selling the materials, these abada materials. So I would go and help her after school and help her during holidays. But I was the one cooking and saving the food for them for when they get home and taking some to my mom too. So just staying busy kind of help heal everyone.
What was school like? Because we talk about this all the time that, you know, even at knowing all that stuff that you're going through, like the academics has always been top and foremost in the Nigerian culture. Yeah. What kind of student were you? What was school like?
I wasn't a very good student.
Really?
I hated school.
Really?
I hated school.
You just wanted to go out and play.
If I can leave school and go play soccer, I would have done it. You know, but I couldn't do it.
We gotta keep it real.
My dad would kill me.
School. School sucks.
Yes,
you know,
school
but we just had it sucked.
Yeah.
If you really look at school, you go, the way they design school is so horrible. You're in the desk, you waiting for the clock.
Yeah.
When the hell is this?
The clock is right there in your face.
And you're just like on it all day.
Yep.
And you can hear the tick too.
And when that bell rings, okay, remember, shut up. We out. You have a quiz, whatever.
And I look out the window and see soccer field.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
So school wasn't it for me.
That wasn't it.
No, but I went back. I managed and finished. So yeah.
There's a Nigerian proverb I think all of us can quote because we all have them. Our parents found ones that they said and they repeated all over. Was there a Nigerian proverb that you kind of lived by that you always heard, or there's a couple of them that you always go, my mom always said this, or my dad always said this?
No proverbs a lot.
No.
But when I try to say something, my sister just laughs at me. You know, like I'm making stuff up. That's what she says.
I think some of the proverbs were made up. My father would say something, I go, what the hell does that mean? He's like, I would never lie to you. If I say I'm going to give you food, I won't give you a rock. What? That is whack. It was just whack.
Well,
you know how you go Confucius, Chinese, probably, you're like, that's fly.
Yeah, right.
The Nigerians, if a goat comes and talks to you, you're a fool. What? What does that mean? It would be like, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, what? Wait, what?
Oh.
I'm like, what?
That is such the truth. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
I can't even remember because the way you're saying, because my dad and my mom would always say stuff, and it just flew over my head, and I would just walk away
What? Like
I don't
with
even know
no
what you're
help?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
But I tell you what, in my own family, my dad he didn't beat around the bush at all.
Right.
If you do wrong, he will kick you.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, my dad, he was in the army, so
Did you ever get whooped with a koboko?
every day. Every day. Every day.
You're asking me. You're asking me.
He's like this. Let me show you.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Every day. Every day. I will go out and play soccer. After school, I'll play soccer and I'll get home late. If my dad gets home before I did,
Man.
Toast.
and I always don't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't get it because I'll be playing soccer and then all of a sudden it gets dark. Oh gosh, I gotta get my stuff. I run home, my dad is already home.
How come you didn't like sneak in the backyard and pretend like
Oh
you were
no,
doing
I
something?
can't. Oh no. My dad was too smart about that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll be playing soccer. My dad will sneak behind me and stand there, and my friends will stop playing. I said, "What are you guys doing? Come on, let's go!" You know. And then I look back, my dad will be standing right there, and they grab me by the ear.
Oh, the ear.
They love that. And then the turn. Hey, naughty boy.
Yes, yes,
Oh, man.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
so
It's got to be good times.
Well, all Nigerian parents have the same methods. They all learn from the same.
Oh,
What
yes.
do you do?
It's the
Twist
culture.
Yeah, it's the culture.
Yes,
It's the culture. Yeah,
Sure is.
You know.
Did
but-
you bring some of that culture to your kids?
Well, you can't do that in America. You go to jail.
Yeah, right.
Well, my father used to say, "No, call the police. Call them."
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
But now,
right.
you know, you're like,
But
don't
one thing my dad did with us kids was he made sure to tell us stories, give us instances about people who succeeded and people who screwed up.
Yeah.
You know, so he would tell you stories and show you stuff so you can learn, not just listening to him,
Yes.
advising you, but
From other
to
people.
remember the stories.
Yeah.
You know, so I try to do that with my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You have how many kids?
I have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids?
Yeah, I have 2 girls and 1 boy. Yeah.
Did your boy decide that he was going like, I'm gonna follow? Nah, I ain't gonna mess with that.
No. He doesn't even like sports.
He doesn't like sports.
Wow.
Yeah.
He doesn't like sports.
Oh.
Yeah.
sports.
Do they know I mean, I'm sure they know, but do they know the impact of the Nigerian Nightmare?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they do. Yeah, but you know, kids, when your parents are doing something, you don't take it serious.
Right.
It's like nothing until you hear it from others.
Yeah.
And then you sit them down and go, "Okay, I'm gonna show you what your daddy did."
Yeah.
Shut up. Everybody gonna watch. Look at that. That's me. I was on that 50-yard line. And that's me busting through. See, that's what you need to do. Let me show you another.
I try not to do that. I just take him to
He tried
Kansas
not
City.
to, but you've done it.
You just take him to Kansas City?
I take him to Kansas City.
I won't tell you.
Yeah, let me just see. Hey, what's up, Christian? All right.
Yeah, there you go. I take him to the stadium and see that name right there?
Oh, yes.
That's me.
Just to see like when to see a Nigerian name on the back of a jersey was the coolest.
That's so
like
cool.
Okoye
Yeah.
in that red and yellow
The yellow
outline. I'm like,
outline white
yo,
jersey.
because we were like, yo, there's a Nigerian name on the back,
Yes,
yo.
yes.
That was
I
dope.
played for the Raiders. My very first time playing in Kansas City, being in the AFC West. I remember the first thing. This was before camera phones.
Yeah.
I took my little camera, the little automated one, and it was silver. I still remember.
Yeah.
And your name is in the Ring of Honor.
That's
I
sick.
gotta find this because I developed it. It's in my actual like football memorabilia book. But I go like this, and I'm sitting there like this, big old smile, like,
That's cool.
and I'm playing for the Raiders.
And you're like this.
And this is doing walkthroughs, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I gotta get up. I gotta document. I'm like on the same field, Christian.
And so, because anytime you see like a Mukamura, all of the Nigerian names,
Yeah.
and just to see the announcers, you're used to going, that was Jackson on there, that was Lofton. Now they're like, that's Jabila, holy crap. Number 50, we'll just stick with that. Good catch, Akbar. Good tackle, Akbar. Jesus, where's having the Jacksons? What's going on?
That's what happened to my brother.
You
My
got
brother got the nickname KGB because John Madden couldn't get to. He
know,
said
Madden's
by the
like-
time I got to try to figure out out his name, the next play was already going.
It was Madden and
Summerall.
Summerall. Pat
yeah,
Summerall.
Pat Summerall.
That hit was by B. Jamila Mila.
Let's just
And
call
then
him KGB.
John Madden goes, these players now, there's some exotic blacks coming in. I don't know what the hell. I'm used
Say
to
your
it.
name for us.
Yeah, go.
Bajabiamila.
Oh, God.
But it's Baja
Bajabiamila.
Biamila, but there's a G there just chilling.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then
that's
there's a
what-
bunch of A's, and
There's a
that
bunch-
really throws people off. I'm like, dang.
If your name ever goes in the Wheel of Fortune, they'd be like, can I get a A? 7 A's. All right.
7 days.
Can I get oh, man. Man, even the lady turning and be like, damn.
Yeah.
But they're going to be like, dang.
Who is Akbar?
Yeah. No, every time I watch basketball or football, and there's a bunch of Nigerians or Africans playing,
Yeah.
I always wait to hear the announcers pronounce the name.
That's what I wait on.
You know, yeah.
Just here, like,
So-
for me, and I know I don't hit it all the way, but like with Giannis Antetokounmpo. But I remember when I first saw, I was like, dang, his name beat mine. And I was mad because the letter, and he had what I wanted on my jersey, which is kind of like
Rainbow.
That.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's so
the
long, it's got
rainbow,
an arch.
Yes,
It's
yes,
got an arch.
yes, it does.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
Greek Nigerian.
Yeah, Greek
Nigeria.
yeah.
He was born in Greece. Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah.
great.
Going back to football, learning the lingo and the plays. What was that like when you first stepped into an offensive huddle and then they're like, Z, blah, going on these long plays?
This answer will be so funny to you, but when I played at Azusa, we didn't have that many plays, right? So I just concentrated on my play.
Yeah,
When they call my play, which they called a lot,
yeah. I bet.
so I know what to do, right? So when I got to Kansas City, I don't remember having a playbook at Azusa. When I got to Kansas City, first of all, when I got to Mobile, Alabama for the Senior Bowl, they gave me a playbook. And I'm like, I'm going to learn this before this afternoon to go to practice. So I got down to business and just start reading and learning. When I got to Kansas City, I just said to myself, I'm going to run the ball. I'm not going to line up out there and receive catches or anything like that. So I'm going to concentrate on the run plays and learn it. When they call it, I know exactly what I'm going to do, right? And when they call a pass block for me, I know where I'm supposed to be and perform my duties. So that's how I handle that. But when it comes to actually running the ball, I watch OJ, I watch Marcus Allen, Eric Dickerson, who are my good friends. When they get the ball, they try to shake somebody. I was too big to do that. I couldn't do that. Come on, man.
I'm 260, man.
So I will just take a step and go straight. Get my 3 yards, get my 4 yards, and every time I get 4 yards, we have another play coming. Another 4 yards, okay. 3rd and 2. My game, short yardage, give me the ball, first down. That was my mentality when I was playing.
Because you were so new to football, did you have anybody that you watched and modeled your game, or you was like,
Yes.
Who was that?
When I started playing, knowing that I didn't play the game growing up as a kid, so I had to get films of
Earl Campbell?
Earl Campbell,
Earl Campbell.
Jim
Jim Brown,
Brown.
Gail Sayers?
Gail
That's
Sayers.
weird. That's a little
He's a little guy,
earlier.
so I couldn't do what he did.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So you have to find guys
But
that
I
look like
was
you,
watching all those big running
Johnson.
backs. There's a guy named Jim Taylor from Green Bay.
Yep.
Older guy. He passed away now. So I was watching. He's not a big guy, but he played big.
Big, yeah.
I watched Walter Payton. Walter Payton is a little guy, but he played big.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what I mean by playing big is like they're not scared of
he was on hit
running
in
you
contact.
over. So I was learning how those guys approach the game. So I tried to emulate what they do.
Stiff
see what I'm
arming?
saying?
Did you stiff arm him?
I did, yeah.
The stiff arm. Peyton was known for bang.
Oh, yes.
Like, Dorsett. What about Dorsett? Did you like
Tony Dorsett is a little guy. He's a fast guy, so I couldn't play.
Couldn't play like
I couldn't play like him.
Okay.
So I was watching Jim Brown, especially
Yeah, Jim.
Because he was
About
a
same
big
height.
man. Yeah.
You guys same height, yeah.
And he was a strong guy.
Yeah.
And so I studied all those guys and tried to emulate exactly their style.
Right on.
And that's what I did.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sports Illustrated said this in 1989, and it's quite funny. But when you think about it, it's a little different. In 1989, Sports Illustrated they famously wrote that you believed in fufu the same way Popeye believed in spinach.
Yo,
this is a time when
I am what I am, and that's all what I am. I'm the Nigerian Nightmare. Give me some puff puff.
because that was
see
the
my
dopest.
Popeye?
The Popeye
Did you
was great.
see me do Popeye? I do this. Okay,
He
go on, do
totally
yours, do yours.
ignored you.
Do yours.
How's that?
It
No.
was okay.
Hold on.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm strong to the finish 'cause I eats me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Now, gotcha.
That actually was more like a
I'm
Trump.
fufu
That was like more like a Trump Popeye, to be
No,
honest
that
with
was
you.
no-
It's a mixture.
Yeah, it
It's
was a mixture of Trump and
It
Popeye.
was no mixture.
That was a
It's a
Trump and
mixture.
Popeye.
Popeye and Trump are totally different.
No, you sounded
I'm
like Trump.
Popeye the Sailor.
How?
Sounded like Trump.
I hate that you couldn't wait to do that. Good night. No, I hate you couldn't wait to do.
That's what you sounded like. You sounded like
do your
Popeye.
Trump again. Do your Trump again.
Okay, Godfrey, I gotta say.
You sound like Akbar Trump.
No, you're the Popeye Trump.
That's
Don't he sound
exactly.
He said like, yes, you do. You still sound Akbarish. His Obama. Give him his credit.
Obama.
But this
Obama is good.
his okay. Oh, he cannot wait to do it. Here we go.
I want to see it.
Watch.
Well, I'm not. Look, you're the Nigerian Nightmare. They try to call me the Kenya Nightmare, but I end up becoming the president of the United States. Thank you, everybody.
That's pretty good. Gotta give it to him. That's a good. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
You know he does this one right here.
Yeah. He always does that. That was good.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was
But
good.
that to me, that quote I thought helped because the NFL didn't know how to market at the time a Nigerian player.
Right.
Yeah.
And that quote kind of solidified it and it mythologized your power.
Yeah.
It made you like this larger than life. I think that's how it came to me because I was a hooper growing up. So I didn't know football later, but when I heard Nigerian Nightmare, it was just the coldest name and it put Nigerian players. That's why I call you the Godfather. This is like every Nigerian player who played the game till today has to kiss the ring and going like, you made it dope. Like in fact, you made it to a point too because not only your discipline, your smarts for the game, everything, the way you approach it. And I didn't know how to feel about this in the beginning, but I understood it later differently as I got older. But I remember a scout coming up to me and saying that he preferred recruiting Nigerian players because of the discipline, because of the work ethic, the intelligence when it comes to the game, and just learning the ability and the capacity. And I was like, it was kind of awkward to hear, but I understand that, that had to have come from somewhere, and you always got to go back to the first and how you how you played and how you represented the game. Because man, you did us well. You made us from the uncool kids to the cool kids.
Yeah, I read about you. It might have been Sports Illustrated. They showed you sprinting when I was younger. There's a Zuzu Pacific. I was like, what the hell? What is that?
Yeah.
Zuzu Pacific. And I read the whole thing. It was him, and they showed him sprinting. Yeah. I was like, yo, this Christian Okoye, man, my brother, like, yo, who the hell is this dude? What the hell? So we just stayed paying attention to you because we were so proud.
I tell you what, when I was playing, I don't know if you know this name by Donald Igwebike. Okay, he was a kicker. He played for a professional soccer team in Nigeria. And he came over here and he kicked for Tampa Bay.
Oh no!
Before I got in the league.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What year was that?
Before well, my first year with Kansas City is 87.
87, okay.
But I don't know which year he got into the league.
We'll have to look that up.
But he's from my hometown in Nigeria, so we actually met when Chiefs practiced against the Minnesota Vikings. He went to Minnesota then, so we saw each other. But when he was playing for the Rangers in Enugu, I was a huge fan of his.
Really?
He was a great soccer player. So it's like meeting my idol.
Oh wow!
And for him to be here in the States playing football.
So, but what I was going to say is when I was playing, every city we go to play a team, like Cleveland, a lot of Nigerians will come to the hotel and bring me food. You know what I'm saying?
You're joking.
It's facts. That's great.
They bring me food. It's like, you're making us proud and this and that. They brought me food.
Yeah.
You know?
It happens.
And
It happens.
Yeah.
When I'm on the road, I get food. They go, we made you some food. We want to make. They'll send me, because you got the DMs now.
Yeah.
With Instagram. If there's Nigerians, they will bring me I say I need my eba, I need my goosey. They go jollof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, at the time when I played, there's no way those people could have, contacted me.
Right.
They don't have my phone
That's
number.
what makes it even.
You know what I'm
heavier.
saying? They show up. Oh, Christian, somebody's looking for you. I'll come down. It's food. Okay.
You probably went to work too.
Of course.
I'm in Kansas City. There's no Nigerian
Of
restaurant.
course,
There's
none.
no Nigerian restaurant.
Yeah.
The name you cannot ever replicate. There's never been another Nigerian nickname to really stick out that hasn't, because yours is the first, and it like literally capitalized.
Well, Usman.
But Usman actually reached out.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
He actually reached out.
He took your name.
Yeah, he took my name. They asked me, "Are you okay with this?" He's a Nigerian. He can use it.
That was pretty cool though.
Just don't make money from it. Make money from it. You gotta give me some of it.
As soon as I heard Nigerian Nightmare, I go, that's Christian Okoye.
Did you copyright the name?
Yes,
Okay.
I had to.
You had to, because it's too popular.
Yeah.
Oh, who told you to copyright? When did you figure out, like, I better copyright this?
Well, people have been bugging me to do it throughout the years when I was playing for the Chiefs, but I didn't. When I retired, I decided to do it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
so-
I got to ask the next follow-up. Have you made some money from the Nigerian Nightmare name?
There are some T-shirts printed, and I made a few.
Yeah,
few dollars.
Okay.
A few.
Oh, man. Well, tell Usman, go ahead. Do it all you want, because I'm getting paid.
Getting some money off that, yo.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
you should start leasing. I'm telling you, that's a big-time business. You start leasing it.
Yeah, I know.
Any version
I know.
of Nigerian Nightmare you can use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throw me a couple of bucks. I'm good. Yeah.
I wanted to talk about family. Your family. You talked about your two daughters and your son.
Yes.
What's Father Christian Okoye like? Were you a Nigerian nightmare to your kids?
No, actually, I'm not,
Yeah.
because my dad wasn't like a nightmare to us.
Yeah.
So he was more of a talker. He will give you instructions because he thought cool, and he was in the army. So he will talk to you to correct you, and when he kicked my butt, he will explain the reason why he was kicking my butt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He doesn't just punch me out and walk away.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I try to emulate the way my dad raised me. That's how I try to talk to my kids.
Yeah.
If they do something wrong, if I need them to do something, I try to explain it to them. This is how it should be. This is how you should do this, and not that way, because this might happen. So that's how I try to raise my kids.
And you have a daughter that's an actress.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Tiana Okoye.
yeah. How that? I mean, that's cool. Like you guys have, you're in the football entertainment. She's in entertainment. How did that all come about? And did you do the typical Nigerian? You better go and get your master's degree, your bachelor's degree.
No, I didn't tell her that.
Yeah.
When she graduated from high school, she was already into theater.
Oh, right.
She was doing theater.
Okay.
She started doing it at the age of 4. So we kind of encouraged it. And I volunteered at her theater all the time. So she was already doing it. She went to UCLA for television and theater.
Okay.
And television. Television and theater.
Okay.
That's what she started. And from there, she was very good. She's very good at what she does. She worked for Disney. She did Cher in New York. She was on Broadway.
Oh wow. Okay.
For 18 months, I think. And then she went to Japan for some time for Disney, and then came back and been doing TVs here and there. So she's doing pretty good.
Oh, that's really really cool.
Yeah.
Social media. I'm sure your kids introduced you to social media and all. What was your first experience like getting on social media? Because you had to get a social media presence.
Well, you see, well, yeah, it's social media is one of those things, but it has opened up the world. It has made the world smaller, though. You know what I'm saying? And whether the social media is broadcasting wrong things out there or right things out there, still they're giving you some information that you can choose from. So that's what I've discovered about social media.
What about AI? Are you all big
I'm
in
not.
on
I don't know anything about AI.
Do you want to get to know about AI? Because it's rewriting the rule books on,
I
on a
know.
lot of different
At
things.
some point I will,
Yeah.
but I don't know how. One of these days I will.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Talking back about football, the running back game has changed a lot. Saquon
Yes.
Barkley, of course, a couple seasons ago had the 2,000 plus season. When you look at the players today, are there any players that kind of remind you of your style of play?
Man, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of running backs.
Think about like Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. I mean, he's a big guy, But when you watch him play, though, during short yardages and goal lines, he's not on the field. He's a big guy.
Right.
Yeah.
He's not on the field on short yardage and goal lines. I'm like, wait a minute. All you have to do is fall forward.
Fall forward, yeah.
Fall forward, and you make a first down, right? So I don't know what's going on over there. So games today is so different.
Well, it's different as in soft, like kind of, because I look at
It
the
is
NBA. Oh, okay.
Football is soft today.
That's what I thought, because we
It's a
grew up
different game.
watch you guys. It was all no holds barred.
Let me tell you the reason.
Lawrence Taylor,
Yeah.
I love watching Lawrence Taylor talk.
Oh yeah.
Because he goes, Tom Brady, come on, man. Tom Brady, they didn't know, nobody ever got to touch him. He said, Tom Brady, that's why he was throwing, baby. If I was still playing, Tom Brady wouldn't have no 7 Super Bowls, and promise you that.
Well, he's right about that.
Facts.
He's right about
Facts.
that. But I have to tell you though, Tom Brady played for what, 20-something years?
Yeah, he did.
But at his first 5 years, he got his kicked.
Yeah, and then
A
they
lot.
made rules.
Yeah.
A lot of rules.
You know,
A lot of rules.
So today the rules has changed so much that you don't practice tackling as much.
Right.
So tackling, they don't practice it. If you don't have full pads, you're not going to practice tackling efficiently. So that's how today's game is so soft. Wow. And there are some things that you can't do on the field that we did when we were playing.
Yeah.
You see, when we played, everything went. Everything goes.
Yeah.
And people were coming over here, spearing you with their helmets. I tell you, when I played, my arm over here always sore because I'm running against people, and people were putting their helmets on my shoulder like that. It was so sore every time I had to put ice on my arms. Damn. So it's so different.
Yeah.
It's so different. It's a gladiator sport back then.
Yeah, it was, and then obviously because of the health of the game and all the stuff in research, and they've start to change the way. Even for me coming in, it's a lot different than what I see now, and it was different for the ones that before me because even the generation before me said, "Man, y'all had it easy." Like training camp was a lot longer back in the day than it was than it is, in 2003, my rookie year, and then now it's a totally different game, and they barely have the physical elements to it, and that's just to keep the game safe as the players are getting faster and stronger, but it has taken away some of the physicality that we once saw.
I like it though.
Yeah.
I wish I'm playing today.
Yeah.
I wish I'm playing today. I like it.
Yeah.
Because when I was playing, I was telling people, this game is not meant to be played by human beings. It's a video game.
I once heard somebody say that the average NFL player, that playing in an NFL game ages your body. For every year you play in the NFL, your body ages 3 years.
Yes.
And for every game you play in, it's equivalent to being in 7 train wrecks.
Train wreck.
That's
I
the
believe
burden
that.
and the toll that it takes.
Yeah, that's.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I
You know, I
believe
played
that.
football senior year of high school, and I walked on in Illinois, and I was like, this is painful. You know, I was a wide receiver, and it was like, this is, and I walked on a bet.
Yeah.
Really?
My guy Marlon Primus, man, he's really talented. This is when Illinois wasn't choosing black quarterbacks. You couldn't be a black person to be a quarterback, which I didn't know. And he went to Banning High School.
Oh, Banning. Oh,
Went
yeah.
to Banning.
Oh, yeah.
Went to Banning, and that was the first time I heard "cuz," because we're teenagers. And
Gang banging.
yeah. So we're on the field. It's like spring practice, and he goes, "Yo, go run a post, right?" So I run a post, and he's a free safety, 6'4". Then he throws the ball the whole field. He just launches. I said, Marlon, how are you not a quarterback? He goes, I am a quarterback, but they don't let me be quarterbacks, cuz.
Yeah.
He's like, they don't want no black people. And I found out that the quarterback position was like the alumni was like, we don't want a black quarterback.
Yeah.
Because it's the thinking man's
mentality.
position.
Yeah.
That was the first time I heard that.
That's
Because a
true.
lot of the guys that were the defensive guys were quarterbacks.
Yep.
But all the black dudes would say, yeah, I was quarterback, but they wouldn't allow it.
You know Warren Moon, right?
No,
Warren
of course,
Moon,
yeah.
hell
I know
yeah.
Warren, yeah.
Warren
Good
Moon is a
friend.
good friend, yeah.
Yep.
And he had to go to Canada
Yep.
and prove himself before he came back.
Yeah.
And he's a Hall of Famer now.
Yeah.
You know, so
It's crazy.
it's
No, I was going to say that Michael Vick did this. I don't know if you've seen it. He did the Black Quarterback a documentary.
Was it good?
Man, it was so good.
I'm
It
gonna
was
watch
such. I mean, because
I
you really
want to watch it too.
Yeah, it was so good, well done and narrated. And he goes by and he visits, all of the different black quarterbacks, and he has the conversation, because I think for the modern kids and the young kids, you see Michael Vick, but then there's a whole story before Michael Vick on the kind of the racism.
Did they go Randall
and the-
Cunningham?
Randall Cunningham,
Yeah.
Warren Moon,
Vince Evans. We had
Vince
Vince Evans from the
Evans. Yeah.
Bears.
Oh my
Vince,
goodness.
Vince Evans was our guy. We're like, whoa, we got a black quarterback. And he threw hard. He could throw,
Yeah.
man. Vince Evans and
He
Coach
played
Rand-
for the Raiders too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Vince Evans. We had it's Cordell Stewart.
Cordell.
You had the Culpepper.
Yeah.
Dante Culpepper.
Culpepper, yeah.
And those are some of the modern ones. Yeah, it was it's a different time, and it's cool to see kind of where the NFL has kind of matured to that. You start looking at the players now, and it's not lost on me because we were part of that generation. We understand the history and how it's changed.
Yeah.
But that history was brutal, and to see where the NFL is today, it does make you go like, man, like
Yeah.
it's-
I
mean,
you
they didn't
see-
want black players at one time. There's
yeah.
a perfect example of Alabama versus USC. And I do a joke on the whole
I just
thing.
watched the documentary
The
yesterday.
Alabama
Oh, you just
documentary,
watched it?
30 by 30,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because they
Okay.
showed Joe Namath, all the
Yeah.
greats, Bear Bryant.
Yeah.
So they're playing USC championship game.
Okay.
And the alumni's like, we don't want no dabba-doo. I'm saying racism.
Oh, that was the racism.
Yeah, that was the racism. Like, it's like, we need black players. We not So they're playing USC. And USC has black players. Alabama's all white. And this is what this is what Alabama saw when USC was running. That's what they saw. They were like,
Yep.
what the hell was that? That was a black player.
Yeah.
So they were
I think
like,
I did see this documentary actually.
and, then
Yeah.
I did see this.
and then they were
documentary.
like,
I
hey,
did
we
see
need
this.
black players right now. Like, what do you mean? To catch the other black players.
Yeah, that's why I did see this.
The white ones just went by. But I'm saying it in a joking manner, but it really happened like
Yeah,
that.
it did.
They were getting dusted off.
Yes,
And they
yes.
were like, well, we got to win. See, when it's in necessity, they were like, okay, we got to bring in black players. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
All
right.
right, I got to put you on the hot seat.
Okay.
I need your Mount Rushmore is 3, 4, 4.
Is it 4?
Who's your Mount Rushmore of running backs? You get 4 players. Oh, you know I was going to do it to you.
Oh, my
You know I was
goodness.
going to do it to you.
I think I know what it is in his head.
Okay, hold on.
gosh.
I'm not gonna say it.
You know, you do realize
I'm going to name all my friends so that nobody.
they're coming for you. You know the internet's going to come for you. It's going to put it up right now on social media. And it's like,
Other than
Christian
you.
Okoye said,
Yeah.
who's your Mount
So
Rushmore?
4 players, right?
4
Yeah.
players.
I would say Barry Sanders. I would say Jim Brown.
Jim
Yes.
Brown.
Of course, I have to put in Eric Dickerson, my buddy.
Okay.
The 4th one.
Ooh. Ooh. I know you got more friends.
I do.
Sweetness.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Yeah, he's a Chicago guy.
Yep.
Sweetness. Okay. Sweetness, yeah.
Yep.
But it will be between Sweetness and what's his name again? CTE.
CT.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
CTE.
yeah,
I can't remember.
yeah.
He said CTE. Who's CTE?
We call him CTE because he forgets.
You thought that was the name of a player.
My man CTE.
Who's CTE?
He said, who is that?
I was like, who's that?
Oh, man.
my God.
Oh, gosh, I'm gonna get in trouble right now.
Go
but
on,
I
go
have
for
him
it.
in my face.
Give us the team.
Played for Oilers.
Earl
Campbell.
Earl Campbell.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I'm
Earl
sorry,
Campbell.
Earl.
No. I was just talking to his son yesterday.
Yeah.
They're doing an event.
son?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Wow.
Tyler. They're
Yeah.
doing an event out in San Diego to raise money for his foundation. I was like,
Okay.
Earl Campbell.
By
Yeah.
the way, CTE, which I hope we will talk to this
Dr.
guy.
Benamalu.
Yeah, the Nigerian discoverer.
Nigerian
I interviewed him a long time ago.
We should get him on
when
the
I
show. We
when
need to
I
get
was
him on the
Series
show.
8. So I saw that documentary.
Yeah.
Remember, he got kicked out. They told him to leave when he
Yes.
discovered the CTE.
Yeah.
And then they brought in another woman to take it over. Like, that was a really heavy show.
Yes.
Nigerian guy.
Had you had a chance to meet Dr. Benamalu?
No, I haven't.
Because Will Smith played him.
That's
Yes.
right.
But I goes, well, Will Smith kind of messed up that accent. Your brain is no good. You have
What'd you think
CTE.
What'd you think of Will Smith's
What was
Nigerian
it
accent?
called? Oh, it was funny.
It's funny.
I was just
Wait,
laughing.
it was called. Watch. It's like Forrest Whitaker's accent in Black Panther.
Yeah.
The Black Panther's powers have been stripped.
Yeah, Concussion. You talking about the movie Concussion?
Oh yeah. You have a concussion. I was like, what? You have concussion. And I was like, that was Nigerian? I know our accents can be, but I was like, what accent? What African?
I know they totally overdo it sometimes.
Yeah, right.
But I was like, why Will Smith? Like, asked, he said, I wanted Will Smith to do. I said, because I interviewed him when I was at Sirius XM. I said, why Will Smith? Get somebody that kind of looks like you. No, Will Smith.
Yeah, right.
I want concussion. You have your brain no good. Concussion. And it was called concussion. Concussion.
Oh man. Well, here's something that I don't think a concussion can make you forget. The money that they're making now in the NFL. What do you make of these
it's mind-blowing.
massive contracts?
It's crazy.
These
I
contracts
was just
are
in
big.
Kansas City this Sunday, and I was doing an appearance over there, and somebody says, we need a running back. I said, okay, give me the contract. I play just one play. I can be resting in the hospital and collect the money. You know what I'm saying?
I got one player. For all that
play.
money, I'm like, just give me one paycheck.
Yeah.
One paycheck.
Oh.
What was the paychecks like back when you were playing?
Oh my goodness. I remember when Joe Montana came to Kansas City, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think the contract they gave him was like $3 million, if I'm not mistaken. And we were like, whoa, $3 million? $3 million. You know, we were so surprised that he's signed for $3 million back then. So who makes $3 million right now?
Man.
Just the
rookies?
backup kicker.
Yeah, right.
I,
You know?
I think the manager who holds the balls, shines the balls, and
Yeah, I think
You
the
know,
average
the towel
salary is
guy.
still.
Yeah.
I think the average salary right now, just for the guys coming in, might be close to $1 million now for like a rookie, right?
Wow.
Like, it's like close $800,000-900,000, like $1 million.
Yeah.
look at the NIL. Look at NIL. College players
Oh,
getting
Do you-
NIL is crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you in favor of it? Do you
Of NIL?
the NIL and how the players are in college are making money?
I'm in favor of it, but
Yeah.
the thing is that anything that don't have any
Structure.
structure will just go,
Yeah, it's
overblown.
wild. It's the wild west right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. So until they get a handle on it, things will get better. But right now, just a few players are making $8 million, $6 million. Are you kidding me? And you're in college? High school kids are making that money now.
Yeah, it's now bled
Imagine in
over, but
college
it's
with
also
that dough.
changed the way, because I'm looking at this, because I have a son who's getting ready to start high school next year.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that I've had to really be faced with this. I'm going, wait, I have to try to strategically put him in the best position possible if he's going to continue to advance, because now you're like trying to scout which school you're going to put your kids in, because it used to be you built players in high school.
Yeah.
Now they are looking to win right away. So a player could come from out of town, from Arizona or whatever, and they plop them on the team or come from out of state or out of a different city, and they're trying to build these big teams for now. It's not, hey, build them. Coaches are trying to win now versus developing players who can win.
What position does your kid play?
Yeah, he's going to probably be a hybrid right now between a receiver and a running back.
Okay.
You know, we used to have the family business of D linemen, but then, you know, I married a 5'3" woman, and so so she changed the right now he's like 5'6". Okay. So he might be turn around be like a skill position. Yeah, he's real fast. Runs track as well.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, he's good run track. Yeah, but I'm like, I can't believe I'm now trying to. It used to be you just sat back and let high school do high school stuff.
Yeah,
and it's trying to find a program.
It's so different right now.
Yeah.
And money's so big.
Yeah.
Woo. It's different.
And so it's also now forcing players and coaches and creating this microeconomy where now everybody's got to get a personal trainer and you got to train your player to be specialized in a sport where you wrestled too, didn't you?
I wrestle. I loved wrestling though.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit I did.
Yeah, so you did a little bit of wrestling, you played soccer, you ran track, you played football, American football. You were well-rounded. These athletes now, it's hard for them to be well-rounded because it's all specialized because there's a sense of urgency, like I got to play right now.
Yeah. When you think about Akeem Olajuwon, he played soccer.
Yeah, he sure did.
You
that
know,
was that
played
footwork.
Soccer. Yeah, he played soccer. And today, people are going to him to learn his moves.
Yeah.
Hey, I can tell you from experience, Shaq, when I would hang out with Shaq, and I go, Shaq, because he'd be like, yeah, there's a lot of people in the NBA I can't stand. A lot of players I never respected. I said, who did you respect the most? Olajuwon. He said, first of all, Olajuwon was humble, but Olajuwon, I couldn't stick him. Because, you know, we're both almost the same height, but his footwork. I couldn't get his footwork. I said, well, that's soccer. That's from football.
The dream shake.
He goes, I would call him and say, hey, man, you got to teach me that. You got to teach me the footwork.
That's how you talk.
Your Shaq is pretty good.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah, your Shaq is pretty good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Man, you got to teach me that. What's up, Olajuwon? Yo, listen, man. You have to teach me that footwork. How was that?
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Do yours.
Just Big Shaq. Big Shaq. No, that's how it's done. Big Shaq. Big Shaq, baby. Shaq Diesel.
Okay, Shaq Diesel. Man. I thought you were going to be Akbar O'Neal.
No, Shaq Alexis. They used to call me, I had to change my name a little bit to be like, you know, he had the Shaq Attack. Growing up when I was playing basketball, I was the Ack Attack. That's what they would call me, the Ack Attack, just so I could be like,
man, who the hell
I had
said
the
that?
sideburns too.
Oh.
I had the sideburns. I couldn't wait
Ack
to
Attack?
I would put like gel down the side.
Even Christian's like, that's whack. He's too nice. He's like, really?
Look, that's what happens when you look up to, you know, as a young kid.
The Ack Attack.
Did any football players come to you say, yo, I'm trying to learn like how to be physical like you? Did they ever?
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of had that same thing where players will call you and say, could you work with me?
Yeah, I still get till today. I still get DMs on Instagram and stuff. People asking questions.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, so I try to answer it as best as I could.
Yeah.
Because they're high school kids and sometimes they're in college. You know, they ask, you know, how can I, as a running back this size, how do I advance the ball in such and such situations? So I just, you know, kind of break it down for them.
Yeah.
What I did, what I thought, what helped me. Yeah.
I got to ask you this question because I've always wondered, where the hell you get that dang on neck roll from? That neck roll was.
was this.
I mean, it was like. It was
massive.
What was that? I tried it when I first started playing football. It was uncomfortable.
I know. It was uncomfortable.
Did it help?
When I first started, I didn't wear that, if you noticed. My rookie year, my second year, it was my third year that I started wearing that. Because the training camp leading up to my third year, you know an exercise called bull in the ring?
No.
Oh, you don't know it?
On your neck? Is it the...
Bull in the ring is a in practice they get all these players. So running backs.
Like Oklahoma drill.
It's not Oklahoma. It's different.
Okay.
It's different, but it's similar.
Okay.
Oklahoma is crazy.
Nasty.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Bull in the ring is actually worse.
Oh.
Yes. So you go in the circle, right? When it's your turn, you go in the middle.
Oh,
and
and
the
they
coach
run
will
at
be the coach will be outside the circle. He will point to a player. It might be behind you, but you have to listen to the footwork.
yeah,
you know?
Jesus Christ.
When you turn around, when you see him, you turn around, you hit him. So we were doing that, and this guy came from behind me, and I turned around, I hit him, and we both fell, and I couldn't move, I couldn't get up.
What?
I was just laying over there, and I'm looking up, I couldn't move. After a few seconds, maybe a minute or so, my whole body just moved itself, like, you know, it feel like goosebumps,
Yeah,
chills all over my body. So I came alive again. I got up. I said, Coach, something happened here that is crazy. You know, so they took me and did all kinds of tests and everything. And eventually they found out that I had a problem in my neck. They built up the shoulder pad to protect me.
Oh.
So that's what it was. So I didn't tell anybody, but it looked kind of scary, but it was still
Yeah, it was
protecting my
scary.
neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
that was a slight paralysis, maybe?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just nerve, because when you start doing that and your body goes like that, that
Yes.
temporary, ooh,
So
wow.
if you look in the back of my neck right now, I have hardware. I have titanium rods down my spine with screws holding them up.
That's the real impact of football.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
that was before the Atwater hit? Because that was, everybody talks about the Atwater hit, yeah.
No, Atwater hit is nothing. It just
Yeah.
caught me.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and I will tell you what the hit that I got, I know I gave back, was in Chicago, Richard Dent.
Richard Dent.
Richard Dent. He will tell you too.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that he and I never spoke of it until years after we retired. We were in Vegas doing a presentation, and people were asking questions, and somebody said to Richard, what was the worst concussion you ever got? He looked at me. You know? And I said, man, I remember that play. He didn't have to tell me. I remember that play, and I described it. He says, Christian, man, I was so glad you guys didn't run the ball the next play. And I told the story. I said, okay, it was 3rd and 1. I was the only running back, and they gave me the ball. I know my play, and I ran. I was sprinting. I got to get my first down, right? And Richard Dent, who never leaves the field, he was a down, defensive end,
Yep.
and also a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So he never leaves. Great athlete, big guy. His arms are like that long. And he came running. I saw him coming. I said, I can't lose to this guy. I lowered my shoulder and I hit him as hard as I could. And of course, he did the same thing. And we both fell apart, right? I got up, shook my head, and I was kind of like stumbling towards my huddle. And Richard followed me. I didn't know that he followed me.
You guys were on the same team. What's the play, coach?
He was coming behind me. So one of my linemen says, hey, Richard, your huddle is over there. So now Richard is telling me this. He says, man, I didn't know where I was until I heard somebody says, hey, Richard, your huddle is over there. So that was my worst.
That was your worst? Yeah.
Worst one, yeah.
Wow.
So there's many others, but that was my worst.
Well, we got to take a break then, because that was intense. I felt that.
Man, I was like, where am I?
Yeah, well, I want to say, having you here, we do something very, very special.
Yeah.
We have our very own chef here in town, here, right here in our studio. Chef Timmy, come on out. We always want to serve true, authentic Nigerian food, taking it way back to Nigeria.
Oh, my goodness.
Chef Timmy, you want to tell us
How
what we
about
have?
that?
Yes. Welcome to Africa's #1 podcast.
Okay.
You're having, the world famous
gosh.
jollof rice, some grilled chicken, and some coleslaw.
I was desperate.
We got to come correct for you, man.
So we have the jollof.
We have the jollof, the coleslaw, and the grilled chicken.
Now, which jollof is this? Is this Nigerian jollof, Senegalese?
No, it's Nigerian jollof.
Okay, so
Senegalese
this is
has a lot of extra orishi in there.
Okay.
Extra what?
Orishi, extra stuff.
But they
yeah,
can
this
say
is
what
the
they want.
good.
Nigerians made jollof popular because everybody started chipping in and going, ours is better. I go, but we made it popular.
Of course we did.
We made it
Of
popular.
course.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference,
They're
Nigerian, Ghanaian?
I never had Ghanaian food. I eat Nigerian food all the way.
True Nigerian.
Oh yeah, I eat Nigerian food all the way.
All right.
I never had. I
Great,
don't know what
perfect.
Ghanaian food tastes like.
Hey, well, at least we get to continue that tradition for you. So
Well,
that's great.
Okay.
whenever you're saying you don't feel like cooking at home,
Mm-hmm.
you can always go to Mawa Kitchen in LA. you
Yes,
know?
we're downtown. We're downtown Los Angeles.
Okay.
And we're on all your ordering channels. So DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. We're
that's
all
cool.
I
there.
gotta get your card.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, whenever you want to treat yourself to some
Yeah.
good mood food, we got you.
You guys cook everything.
Yes, everything.
Better than him?
I done been there.
Arguably-
I done been there.
arguably.
I'm telling you, he made the whole shebang. It
You
was-
went? You went?
Of course. Of course. You were supposed to
Yeah.
go that day, but you had to go
I'll let
hang
you
out
enjoy
with
your
Dr.
food,
Dre.
Christy.
You remember?
Okay,
you remember? Hey, you remember he was he was
Yeah.
hanging out with Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
So you were real big time that time, you know?
Talked to him yesterday.
We'll get to do a
You
repeat
making
for you.
beats.
He's still big time, man. What are you talking about?
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. You tried to hate, and the nightmare interrupted you.
All right, guys, I'll let you guys
All
enjoy.
right, thanks, Jeff. Come in.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
When we just ignored you after we ate, we were like, "Yeah, what you still doing here, brother?" That's how good the food is. We're like, "Yeah, appreciate that."
Hey, you see, we ain't even talking.
We're not even talking.
If you and Steve Atwater were to have a round two, if you could do it over again, who would win that battle? How would it go?
I'll be better prepared. How's that? I'll be better prepared.
Yeah.
No, Steve is a great guy, good football player. You know, and in football, when you catch somebody,
Yeah.
you gotta catch somebody, and he caught me. So I give him that.
Yeah, they say any given Sunday, anybody can get caught.
Oh, yeah.
I tell my son because he's so new and playing football. I told him, I was like, everybody's gonna have their day. You ain't played football if you ain't had your day. You know what I mean? Like everybody's gonna.
Very
Damn,
true.
This thing is so good.
It's like perfect gel-off
When-
texture.
When's the
is.
last time you prepared Nigerian food at home?
Man, I cook all the time, man. I make the soup,
Okay.
you know, and I'll put it in a small containers and put it in the freezer.
Oh, the freezer.
Because, you know, when I travel, come back and I can just warm it up and eat it.
Ooh, that's
you know?
right.
Yeah, don't have
Yeah.
to worry about trying to. Oh man, I gotta get
Exactly.
up. Because there is a preparation of love when it comes to Nigerian food.
Yes.
it's not something you make real quick.
No.
You know, open up a
No.
packet, throw it in the mic. Like you got to really go in and make it. You know.
That's right. That is right.
You make a big pot of it.
What you do? You know, we hear a lot about players after their playing days. What did you do with your, with your money? How did you invest your money after the NFL?
I put it in an annuity.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't do any big investments or anything like that. I had a good agent, Jack Mills, out of Colorado, you know, who advised me at the time, put your money in the annuity. And then you tell me how much each year. You would get out a certain percentage and put it in there.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you able to capitalize on your likeness more so after your NFL career?
You know, I would say yes. Yeah, I've made more money after retirement than I did when I was playing.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. And I have to tell you this, the money has come since Mahomes came to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because of their success,
Yep.
I'm being included.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
Yeah.
That's great.
Hey, and I love it.
Oh, because you have they want to go back and let's bring the players
That's
from the
right.
past. So
You know?
that has brought all the attention, the new stadium.
That's right.
So there's this new life coming
Yep.
in, especially with Clark, and just all the investments that they put into and the
Yeah.
family running that that organization.
That's what I was going to ask
Yeah.
you. Like, how do you feel when you see them winning so much now? Where
I
you're
love
like,
it.
Damn, I mean, yeah, because you're like, I was on a team with, now they're,
I love it because I get called.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
great.
Christian, you mind doing this? You know,
oh, that's awesome.
pay you this much. Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah, yeah. And,
You
you
know?
know, Fred Williamson was
Hummer.
the Hammer. He played for Kansas City. I think he was in the first Super Bowl, Super Bowl I. And I did a film with him called Original Gangsters. That was
Yeah.
my first movie
Okay.
in Gary, Indiana. It's Jim Brown, Pam Grier, Richard Roundtree,
Yeah.
rest in peace. Yeah, and
Oh, those are my boys.
to meet Fred Williamson, because when I auditioned for a guy named Marcus in the movie. So
Okay.
I get this phone call. It's the Hammer. He goes, "Is this Godfrey?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, you just got the part of Marcus for the movie." That's how he talks, for the
That's
movie.
how he talks, yeah.
Right, for the movie. I go, "Is this Fred Williamson?" "It's the hammer in the flesh."
In the flesh.
That's
He
it.
said, "In the flesh." He goes, "Yeah, so you got the part, man. Just show up at the blah, 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 blah." I said, "All right." He just clicked. Oh, that was
That's
yeah.
cool. That's crazy.
It was original
That's
gangsters.
him.
And he told me about, when he played for the Chiefs and Super Bowl one, right? It was like Super Bowl
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Super Bowl, yeah.
So he was an
You
original.
know, he played for the Raiders too, right?
Well, everybody goes to
He
the
he played for the Raiders too.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Raiders, they're very good at making sure they, bring certain talents to.
Yeah, the Raiders
After you've
are
done, you make sure you stop by the
There
Raiders.
was an Art Shell days. Art
Oh
Shell.
yeah, Art Shell. Yeah, sure.
He was like one of the first black
Offensive line, head coach. Yeah.
Dennis Green.
Dennis Green, late Dennis Green, rest in peace.
Dennis Green.
Yeah.
He's like, we knew. What was that famous one? We knew what they were,
and we let them off the hook. No.
We showed them what they really were.
No, they are who we think they are, and we
Yeah,
let them off the hook.
that's it.
Yeah, that's
they
that
are-
famous
and we
one.
Let them off the hook.
That was so great. Dennis Green.
Oh,
man.
yeah, I think
Dennis
that-
Green, boy. I Lovey Smith. I always loved Lovey Smith. He ended up in Illinois for a while.
Yeah.
Lovey Smith. Yeah, Lovey was great.
Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Where do you land on Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes?
Well, I gotta go with my guy. I love Tom Brady, but I gotta go with Patrick Mahomes, of course.
Right.
There's a lot of hate towards the
Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs and them blaming Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift coming to the games. You heard some of that. People
That's people that don't know, what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had a
because
chance to meet Taylor Swift?
I haven't. No.
You haven't. Okay.
Yeah, but I just, when I come to the game, I just go to my seat and hang out because there's too much commotion going on around her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at some point I will meet her, but not right now.
Yeah. And Travis just signed a new deal.
Yeah.
Coming back. That's got to be exciting.
Yeah, he signed for 3 years, but he's not going to play 3 years, I don't think.
Yeah, 3 years is. Because you can see his body aging. You can see kind of the decline, and it happens to everyone. I feel like the great ones always have a hard time of knowing when exactly to bow out. Because.
But Travis is only 37 years old.
Right.
He can play one more year.
Of course he could. Oh, he's got. I think he's got a solid 1 or 2 in.
Yeah.
3 would. It would be impressive, but you never know unless he, does some, I don't know, ayahuasca or something and has a new reality. But his body has taken a physical
a
toll.
beating, yes, because the position he plays, the tight end position, he will catch the ball maybe 9 times in a game, 7 times in a game, which is unheard of when you talk about tight ends.
Yeah.
Some tight ends will catch 1 ball in a game, and they do mostly blocking. But Travis Kelce will catch 7 to 10 catches in a game.
Gronkowski, that's when Gronkowski left. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, he already had
Same
Super Bowls.
thing.
Yeah, he had the Super
I was
Bowls.
feeling certain.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, Kelsey's, he's cemented himself in the top echelon, Mount Rushmore of tight ends. Nobody can question his greatness. Now you just look at it, it's going like, because for me, like, I'm a fan of Travis, know Travis, and like, you always want to see, like, especially the great ones, you want to see them finish on top.
Yes.
And I gotta imagine going out the way they did last season was just too difficult to go, I can't leave on that. You almost think that the 3-year contract is, can the Kansas City Chiefs strike magic again? And for him to go out on top, because if they win a Super Bowl next season, the season
Then
coming
he'll
up,
retire.
Yeah, he's walking off. That's it. That's the walk off right there.
But when people talk about Kansas City not making playoffs last year, you have to understand for 7 years straight, playing in AFC championship game, 7 years straight, 5 of those years playing Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's a lot of football.
That's a lot of football.
That's like 4 games more than any other team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you start
every
adding
year.
off, you add up those games.
Yeah.
For the playoffs plus the Super Bowl,
Oof.
and you do that, and you calculate all those games. You go, oh wow,
It's
Travis
another-
Kelce
it's
has played a
another
lot of
season.
games. He's played all those. That's a whole nother season on top of.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
a lot.
So taking a break last year is probably the best thing that could have happened to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Let them rest.
Let rest.
Let
yeah.
them rest. Oh, I never thought about it that way.
Oh,
This was like kind of a rest.
I wasn't scared. I wasn't like disappointed or anything like that. especially when my knee surgery was coming up. I said, well, don't make the playoffs so I can go have this and done.
Let's talk about the impact of playing football. You got hardware, right? And I'm not talking about Super Bowl hardware. I'm talking about you got real hardware. Let's go through the surgery roll call. How many surgeries have you had?
I've had, I'm going on 14.
Damn,
14 surgeries?
Yeah.
Do you remember them all?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them. I've had 4 knee surgeries. I've had 3 back surgeries. One of them is the big one. It's a laminectomy, where they put in titanium rods down my spine and, holding them in with the screws and stuff.
Doing that just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I'm being held together with a screw.
Yeah. In '89, I remember when I hurt my shoulder in Seattle, when we were still playing Seattle in our division. I remember when my shoulder came out, I came off the field and they put it back in. I went back and finished the game. So for the rest of the season, every time I hit somebody, my shoulder will pop out. So I would just put my hand underneath and pop it back in. I wouldn't even come off the field. And then after the season, they did the surgery.
Wait. You were relocating your own?
Usually
when you dislocate, you run off and go, trainer.
He was like,
hey,
Transformers.
Maybe today.
Today, that's what,
Maybe today I'll do that.
Yeah.
Back then, you don't want to do anything like that because you're scared somebody might take your position. You know what I'm saying? So that everybody had that
show
fear.
me how you relocate. I can't even.
You put it back in like an action figure.
I'm telling you, when you hit somebody, my shoulder will be hanging up like this because it's out.
Damn.
So I put my hand like here, and pop it back in.
What the
and I stay on the field.
And that's not how they do it in the movies. You remember like the Bruce Willis movies, and he'll dislocate his shoulder, he'd just be hitting his shoulder on the wall.
It's in the movies.
But you did it in real life.
I just put my hand in here, pop it back in, and it pops back in.
I can't believe you even doing that with a smile. Like I'm squirmishing just thinking.
Insane.
Like, that thing right there. Oh yeah, I just kind of.
I did it a lot.
Yeah.
Wow. I did it a lot, so it kind of becomes me.
So you had that surgery, then you had just the kind of the rest. I mean, it's a brutal game.
My fingers, I've broken my fingers a lot.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. So because when I'm holding the ball like this, people want you to fumble, so they put a helmet right there.
That's insane.
Man. So, football, to me, I can't think about your generation of football and not forget or think about Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
And Tecmo Bowl playing with you was so cool because you just knew it was going boom, 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 people were going to fall off. But we were talking earlier about how fast your fastest recorded time in the 40 was what?
4.44.
4.44 at 6'1", 6'2",
that's insane.
260 pounds. That in that time, that's the equivalent of somebody like running a 4.1 as a D lineman running a 4.2 or something. That is insane at that time.
Yeah.
But then when you go to Tecmo Bowl and you see Bo Jackson, speed, 5-star, because they did the stars back then.
Yeah.
And then his power was a 4-star. You had a 5-star power, but they gave you a 3 speed. Were you pissed by that? Like,
I don't know. I think it's the Japanese people designing the game.
they didn't know. They just see the number 260. He's got to be.
It's not just so fast.
Yeah.
Boy, not just so fast.
So fast,
You're not as fast as we think you are.
It wasn't the same. Was it the same type of outrage like guys get about their Madden scores now? Guys see their Madden scores.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, wait,
It's different.
he's faster than that, but they didn't represent that because of the nickname and because of the power.
Yeah, because of my size too.
Yeah.
So, but I have to tell you a short story about 2 of them actually.
Okay.
How I started football. When I couldn't go to the Olympics, right? Mm-hmm. I went into the football coach's office at my school and I said, "Coach, I want to play football." He looked at me. He said, "Okay, what position would you like to play?" And I didn't know any position in football, none. I said, "Well, I saw the news last night and I saw a guy that played for the Raiders. He reversed the field and ran like 76 yards and scored." He said, "Oh yeah, that was Marcus Allen." I said, okay, what position? He says, a running back position. I said, that's where I want to play. That's how I became a running back.
Oh, wow.
Just off of that, like, you know, I
Just
saw
like,
this thing
yeah.
on TV.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Wow,
thing, man, that
that's
thing right
crazy.
there.
That thing.
Yeah. That's how I became a running back. You know, I mean, of course, when I went to Kansas City and started playing, but before I got to Kansas City, Al Davis was interested in drafting me, right? And I was so scared. Not scared, but happy because I'll be playing in the warm weather in California, close to Azusa Pacific.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And,
right, because it was the LA Raiders then.
LA
It was
Raiders.
the LA
at the
Raiders
time.
then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he invited me to come visit him in El Segundo, and I drove out there. I met with him. He showed me around during practice. He was standing with me, and he asked me, he says, Christian, do you think you can play with those guys? I said, of course, I can play with them. Look at my size. Look at theirs, you know. Being that NFL players, only the linemen are huge like that. Linemen and some linebackers. I have good size on me, so I can play with those guys. I said yes. And of course I was saying yes because I want him to draft me so I can play here. But when drafts came around, he completely forgot me. He didn't take me. He took Vance Mueller. Vance Mueller was another track guy that played for Occidental.
Yeah.
So he took him over me, you know. And so when I met him, I said, what happened? He said, well, experience. Vance played football all his life, and he's fast like you, so we better go with him. But when
That's the wrong, yeah. That's the wrong move.
when I legged the league in rushing, and when I was doing all that I was doing, I met him on the sideline one time, and I said, what happened? You know, he says, well, I know you want to be a Raider, right? I said, well, you didn't draft me. I know I didn't draft you. He says, Christian, come here. He says, look over here. Look at all these players. They all want to be a Raider, all of them, you know. I said, no, but you got to draft them first, like me. You got to draft me. So it became kind of something between he and I. Every time we play the Raiders, twice a year, he and I will kind of have that conversation, you know, back and forth.
I believe that is actually what he said.
Yeah.
Because, you know, having played for Al Davis, when you said,
played for Al?
yeah, I played for Al Davis.
Just win, baby.
Yeah, and he goes, you see, I was in the parking lot waiting, and he had his security and his entourage, and I was just me and Mr. Davis, and it can get a little weird because, you know, he's this larger than life figure, and he goes, you see all these cars? They're all mine.
Yeah, that's him.
And I just remember going, because this is the player parking lot. It just looks like a luxury parking lot. Yeah. And you see all these cars? They're all mine. So when you say, look, you see all these players? They all want to be Raiders.
Yeah.
That's very much
that would
Al
be him.
Davis. You see,
Was he
it's
arrogant like that?
No, he had a different cool. Like it was just it was a different
Always
cool.
wore glasses.
Always wore the
Always.
glasses, had this special cologne that you
Yeah.
could smell. Like you'd be in the practice field, like coaches would tighten up when Al Davis came around. And sometimes he would hide so you wouldn't see him, so he would be spying and seeing stuff. But that autumn wind would come through.
And you smell him.
And you go, as God
Davis
is my
around.
witness, you go, oh, Mr. Davis is here. Mr. Davis is here. Mr.
Remember
Davis.
him and
You didn't know where he was, but you would just spread it around in practice. Mr. Davis is here. Mr. Davis, and everybody would be coaching hard and running hard. It was
But
a
you
wild
know,
Him
thing.
and Marcus Allen had something going, right?
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness.
Beef. That,
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I did not know about this.
yeah. I watched
And
the documentary.
My rookie year, I go up, we're in Napa Valley, we're in the weight room. Mr. Davis comes to training camp, and I'm just like the happy rookie, just, oh, hey, Mr. Davis, hey, how you doing? Da, 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 da. And I said something, I can't remember what I asked him, but I said, Marcus Allen. And he looks and he goes, and it just, the weight room, everything just got quiet.
course,
Kind of like, you remember
Akbar.
like when Rocky walked into Apollo Creed's gym and everything just
black
stopped?
dudes were like,
Yeah, the black
man,
dudes-
who is this black boy?
and everything stopped. It just stopped.
Yo.
And they go like this, and he
Of
was like,
course,
look at
Akbar was like, hey,
and
what do I
I'll never forget. I can only say it. I'm not a big cusser, but I can only say it the way Al Davis said. He goes, Marcus, and everybody's like, you idiot, you getting cut why the hell would you ask him that, man?
And you're like, and you're like this.
I was like,
what happened? I thought they were all cool.
I didn't know. Like,
That's
I was like, I didn't. And I was like, oh, the whole
Like
training
an
camp, I
Akbar
was
is
like,
like,
oh,
what?
they're gonna cut me. Oh, they're gonna cut me. I didn't get cut, but I thought I was done.
Yeah, they didn't get along at all. It wasn't his decision to draft Marcus. That's why.
That's
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to talk to Marcus about it. He goes, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really like talk because I never
they
knew
don't talk about
I don't
it.
know. I never knew the
But I have to tell you
it.
though, Al Davis took care of his players.
He sure did.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Yeah.
He sure did. Until today, the Raiders take better care of their former players than any team in the
Yes.
NFL. And this is no
Yes.
disrespect to any of the other organizations.
Really?
But the way they treat the alumni, I don't care if you played 1 snap, 2 snap, 3 snap.
Yeah, they
If
bring you
are
back.
a former player, they bring you back. They put you up. They take care of
That's
you.
how they all should do
The
it.
way
That's-
they treat me, I'm not a Hall of Fame player. My name will
Yeah.
never be in any ring. I mean, they have bricks outside of the stadium that I can show my kids outside. I'm like,
Wow.
I didn't have the same equity as a Plunkett, a Bo Jackson, or any of these guys. They treat you like freaking royalty, but that's
Yes.
still happening under Mark Davis. Like they still have
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
to
it's-
their- yeah. It's a different
Yeah.
game.
No, that's
Yeah.
a big plus for them.
Yeah, it really
Big
is.
plus, yeah.
You missed the game?
No. No. I like to watch it now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What do you think about the Kansas City Chiefs and them picking up Kenneth Walker?
I love it. I love it. I mean, we had running backs, Kareem Hunt and Pacheco.
I love Isaiah
know.
Pacheco. He runs
Yeah.
hard like you.
Yeah, he does, but he's a small guy.
Yeah.
But Kareem Hunt, I would say, runs harder. Some reason
Yeah.
he runs harder. But signing Walker is a big plus for Kansas City.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because I like the way he ran in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He was very patient, and when he had to bust, he did.
Yeah.
So, and also signing him will help a great deal with Mahomes because every load was on his shoulders.
Yeah.
You see, so Walker will give him a break.
The Rock, he paid homage to you in Rampage
Yeah.
by using your last name in the movie. How did that make you feel? Like what was it like when you first heard that? How did you find out about it? When it happened?
I saw it. I can't remember how I found out about it. I think it was in social media. Somebody sent me a message, and I saw it. And then I met him at the SoFi Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him and I spoke to him and stuff about it. So, but of course, it will make you feel good when somebody kind of remembers you
Yeah.
and using some kind of stuff in that capacity. So,
Yeah, well, you can never be forgotten. Last question from me before we get into the Godfrey game. The Americans, the U.S. football team ended up being the NFL players in the flag football game. Did you get a chance to see that? Did you?
I didn't see it,
Oh, you
no.
didn't see it?
The flags have started, right?
Yeah,
Flag
flag football started. But it was kind of crazy to see flag football beating some of the veteran NFL favorites that people love.
Yeah.
But it's a different game, right? The
It
flag
is a
football
different game,
But
yeah.
what do you think about flag football and it kind of getting out to more of the masses?
well, I think they're trying to work it in such a way that flag football will be in the Olympics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's coming to the Olympics. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
that's right. It's coming
So
to the Olympics
that's what's happening.
to make it
And-
more internationally appealing.
Yeah, and I think it's good. It's good. It's going to be like soccer. It's a lot cheaper to play, than football. Just like soccer, when we were young, we played with oranges and all that stuff in the backyard. But flag football is the same way, and you don't require a lot of doctors to stand around and wait for somebody to break their neck.
Yeah.
So it's I'm in favor of it.
All right. Well, cool,
Yeah.
man. Well, we got the Godfrey game coming up.
Oh!
Yep.
Godfrey game. Go to-
Godfrey game.
It's very easy quiz.
Okay.
Very
here you go.
simple.
You ready?
Everyone
Okay.
passes
He said
well.
he didn't really mess with school like that. Don't be quizzing him, man.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
You don't like school. But remember, he went back. He got his degree.
Oh yeah, he
so-
got his degrees.
I
yeah.
Okay,
I
here
went
we
back
go.
1 year.
It's a quick couple of questions. Who are the most physical running backs? Here we go. Earl Campbell or Jim Brown?
Oh my goodness.
Hot spot.
Different era. I would say Earl Campbell.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
They would show Earl Campbell's shoulder pads getting. Remember, they would rip his shoulder.
Ripping a Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerome Bettis or Steven Jackson?
Ooh.
The bus.
I haven't heard of Steven Jackson in a long time. What's up, Steve?
I would say Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis, the
Yeah.
bus. Marshawn Lynch or Derrick Henry?
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn
Yeah.
Lynch, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a new one. Oh, old school. Larry Zonka or Frank Gore?
Oh, God.
Larry Zonka.
Larry
Ooh, wow,
Zonka.
Larry Zonka, yeah.
Larry Zonka, for sure.
That's that Miami. That's Don Shula,
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins, and Mercury Morris.
Frank Gore's beast though, but yeah, not different. Yeah, different type of players.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Here we go. This is going to be a good one. It's your favorite. Christian Okoye or Bo Jackson?
Oh, God.
Baby.
Hey, physical? Physical.
Yeah.
I would say me.
All right.
I would say me, physical.
Yeah, because,
Bo knows.
hey, Bo knows that.
Bo knows.
Hey, Bo knows, but I am.
But I bet you Bo didn't know. Is this true? You squatted 725 pounds?
Oh, I repped it.
What?
I repped it.
He repped
It's just not one.
He quietly just corrected me
I
and said, "What do you mean? I maxed out at 7."
I was doing it with eating food with the same.
Up and down, up and down. What do you mean?
He repped
700 and what?
725 I repped.
That's
Yeah.
squat.
Yep.
That's insane, yo.
No, just to make sure.
Yeah.
And it's full squats.
Full squats.
Full.
Ass to the grass.
Full squat.
Dang.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
insane, yo.
But you see, that's when I was stupid because, you know, I'm
rubbing his knees like, you see,
yeah.
all that was
Yeah,
the move.
exactly.
You go like this. So I
Knees
got a little
in my
thing
back,
in the back
yeah.
of my neck, and I got 2 screws on the side.
Yes.
And my heart is in a chamber. I had to open that up.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in awe. He go, "Oh no, that's when I was stupid."
That was when I was
Yeah,
dumb.
there's no reason to do that amount of weight. There's no reason.
But back in the
What
day,
did
you're
you
like,
bench press?
My bench wasn't that, 405.
that's all.
Yeah, that's
405.
405.
That's 405.
I stopped
Did
that
you
there.
rep that? Come on.
I don't remember.
He repped it. He knows he did.
Wait, so hold on. So I'm gonna guess here. If 6'2" at the time before you shrunk, and you're squatting 750.
Lord have mercy.
Excuse me. You're repping 750.
Because you're going down.
You
You're
must
tall.
have had a vertical of 40 inches plus.
My vertical was, I think, around 40, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
scary.
A short story. So my school, Azusa Pacific, our weight room is not that big, right?
Right.
And so my friend and I wanted to squat heavy. We went to a local, bodybuilding gym.
Oh, like a
and they
Venice
have
Beach or
everything.
something.
Yeah. So we asked the owner, can we work out? Sure, go ahead. So that's when I, was repping the 7 whatever.
Because you guys didn't have it at the gym.
Yeah. So when we left, many years later, I met a good friend. We became good friends. And this guy is a bodybuilder, Nigerian, Vic Richards.
Vic Richards.
Vic Richards, a bodybuilder. And if you Google him, you will see. This guy never competed, but he will go and do shows. He was the biggest. I say was because I know you had a guy over here one time recently.
Samson.
Samson,
Dawda.
Yeah, Samson Dawda. Yeah.
But if you ask him about Vic Richards, he will tell you stories. Vic Richards, huge. His cars were this big, I'm telling you. So he and I, he told me, he says, my friend told me that you went to his gym and bent his bar. I said, what do you mean I bent his bar? How did I do that? He says, one time you went to his gym and asked him if he can walk out. And when you left, his bar was bent.
What?
Oh, you left it bent.
Damn.
I didn't know.
Damn. With the 400?
No. With the 7.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Said the bar bent. I didn't know. So
Yeah, that's because you was going up and down, and the bar was like,
you
"Yo,
don't
man,
know.
like
Wow.
chill.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we can do it maybe once. I can hold it up, but you keep up and down."
720.
yeah.
Well, I gotta say, like, that's the strongest squat I've ever heard rep before.
Yeah.
We want to thank you so much. I gotta say this one more time for me, for my brothers, for all the Nigerians out there
Yes.
who grew up watching you playing football. Thank you
you.
for leading the way. You didn't know it then, but you changed my life, my brother's life, and so
definitely.
many other Nigerians.
Thank
And it was
you,
so
thank
cool
you.
because when I had the honor to even text it with you, I was texting with him and I was going, I can't freaking
texting
believing
with
with Christian
Okoye.
I didn't even know how to respond. I was like, do I text him at 8 o'clock? Is that night? That might be too late. I'm like, that's how much you mean.
He's
that's how
having
much
a
Well,
you
thank
nightmare
you.
right now.
Thank you, thank you.
don't call me when
I
I'm
have to
sleeping.
tell you, I'm a big fan of you guys. You know, I've watched your show, the one you host.
Oh,
with-
American Ninja Warrior.
yes.
That's
Awesome.
awesome.
I've watched your show. I met your partner. Played
Matt
golf with
Iceman.
him.
Yeah. Oh, Matt
You
Iceman.
know, yeah. And you know, of course, I see you all the time. You know, I talk about you all the time.
Wow, that's
You know,
gotta
and
get
I-
his number, man. Be like,
Yeah.
yo, Chris, what's up? What you up to? Having a nightmare or a dream? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's up? Wanna know?
Having a nightmare or
I'm about to go squat. You wanna hang out? Me and him doing bands. We're all messed up doing bands.
Oh
taking
my
yoga.
goodness!
Oh my goodness.
So I'm your fan.
This is great.
I love you guys.
We're
You're
big
like
fans
a
of you.
legend, man.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Definitely,
thank
this is
you,
an
thank
honor
you.
to be.
This one right here, we're gonna
Yeah,
already
this-
say it.
Yeah.
We have our Hall of Fame. You're the
right.
#1 plaque on the Hall of Fame
Hey.
for me for
Thank
154.
you.
So thank you so much for rocking with us here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nigerian Nightmare.
Ibo Quenu, Ibo Quenu.
Ibo Quenu.
Hey, this is the original Oga. When they say
The
Oga,
original
when you say
Oga.
Oga Chief, that means Chief. No, you Oga, you play for the Chiefs, but you are Oga.
Oh God.
154, we all connected, baby, you already know. I'm talking 154, we bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place.